this glow up being one of the most least graceful, but and there's been some big glow ups, has been probably one of the biggest ones that happened without any kind of effort to do. Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I figured we could hang out today. It's a Sunday, my favorite day of the week, and I feel like it's been a little while since I've shared more of a Sunday routine. So I just woke up and washed my face, made my bed, because I didn't wash my face before going to bed last night, which is not cool, but I woke up and looked like a raccoon. So I washed my face. Oh, and now we have somebody who clearly knows exactly what we're about to do. So normally on Sunday mornings, one of the biggest parts that we've added to our Sunday gist routine is we wake up pretty early. Like, I feel like my body is just, I haven't been using alarms since I came back from Bali, and my body just automatically wakes up early. So I originally woke up at like 6:45 and laid in bed for a while. It's about 7:12 now. So yeah, the latest routine has been coming back, making a coffee, and then kind of like kicking off our gist day and reading and all of that good stuff. And he's pretty much figured it out because we've been doing this almost every other morning. So I'm going to go put some pants on because clearly that's a prerequisite of leaving the house, starting to forget these things. Change my camera battery. It's really nice out today. It's like 10 degrees and sunny. I'll take some pretty shots, some nice B-roll, make it like a calming little walk through Toronto with you guys, and then we'll start our usual Sunday. Do you want to go for a walk? Let's go. I think we've all been in isolation long enough to be doing enough of the same things. We're drinking the same coffees, we're watching the same shows, we're FaceTiming the same people. When I came back from Bali, I had all of these plans. Okay, how can I use this time to better myself, to be ready so that when the world goes back to normal, that I feel like I've leveled up in some way. Every day has been so similar, and yet nothing like I expected. Vlog idea on my board for so long, like how to glow up during quarantine. But every time the day came to vlog it, I would push it aside for something else. There are days that I wake up and I am super chatty, and then there's days that I wake up and I feel like I don't have anything to say at all. Like I'm happy to just be making the same coffee, taking the same walking routes or running routes, talking to the same people, listening to a lot of the same music, watching the same comforting shows, eating my favorite foods. There's also been days that I wake up and I'm antsy to do something new, to see the world from a different perspective and challenge myself to find new ways to learn. So in reality, I don't think there was one way to glow up during all of this. I think that we've all been doing it in our own ways, but by not doing at all, by actually going back to what it even means to just be. recently learned the difference between a growth mindset and fixed mindsets. Even just a few months ago when the world was at my fingertips, I had never felt more stuck in my life.
You can run and hide, you can bury yourself beneath the stones. Somebody told me don't pretend.
I felt like my mind was so fixed on all of these like energetic dead ends that I saw everywhere around me, even though I had full capacity to go out and do or be wherever I wanted to be. It really wasn't until this time of like quiet and coming back to the more important things that I really started to reconnect with why that even was. There was no longer all of these things to do or opportunities at my fingertips, and it came back to this time of just being.
I can feel the sun and how the wind makes way across the fields.
And it became this opportunity for everyone whose life hit pause to come back to just being, even on the days that are hard, even if times haven't been very easy. The interesting thing in learning about mindsets in particular is that it's actually when we give ourselves the chance to be, especially our minds and our brains the chance to be, our perspectives begin to open up and we're able to see opportunities in places that might have seemed not to be there before. Opportunities and things that seem kind of simple, but you start to see the beauty of it, the beauty that I think that the world had kind of lost for a little bit there. And so in not trying to do some kind of crazy glow up, I feel like we all actually kind of have done a crazy glow up, and in not the way that we thought, but in a completely more radical, deeply energetic, shifting kind of way. This glow up being one of the most least graceful, but and there's been some big glow ups, has been probably one of the biggest ones that happened without any kind of effort to do. Probably one of the most uncomfortable, I think, for a lot of us as well. It's when we're uncomfortable that's a sign that we're on the right track. Because when you're uncomfortable, it means you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. So if you've been uncomfortable, if you've created space for this completely ungraceful halt to life, if you've been finding beauty in the mundane of doing a lot of the same things every day, then you're growing even if it doesn't feel like it. Because the type of growing and the type of glowing that we're doing are the types that you can't see. It's the types that make us evolve and become better humans and make the world a better place. And I know that that's cliche and probably said a million times by myself included, maybe optimistic to believe that this could have changed the world to be a better place, but I choose to believe that this world might actually be a better place as we slowly start to rediscover a new sense of normal. I think the thing that's made most people that I know, and myself included, most uncomfortable through all of this is the fact that that discomfort, that unsettling feeling is coming from the notion that there's nothing else to do but really see what's in front of us, to prioritize what's actually important and dare to care for more, to open our hearts up more, to connect with people more, to find what's actually holding us all together during times like this. Even just to find that sense of little moments of joy where you find yourself just like happily making your morning coffee or going on that same walk or talking to the people that you love every day. I think that's the kind of glow up that causes you to evolve, that causes the world to evolve. Not just, doing at-home workouts to grow your booty or cutting your bangs. It comes from challenging the soul, from opening up our hearts and reflecting on our priorities. And that's why I think that if you want to glow up during isolation, if you want to have a glow up before you exit and head back out into the world, then one, you should know that you've probably already done some serious glowing up in terms of your emotions, in terms of your maturity, in terms of what you care about, in terms of what you prioritize, in terms of the little things in life that you feel grateful for, like your health or the people that you love. or the connections in your life, or the opportunities, or if you have a roof over your head, if you have food on the table. If you guys have followed my Instagram, I've been doing these live streams every Tuesday. I pulled some animal spirit cards. Afterwards, like a couple hours later, I made dinner, went for a walk, came back and was cleaning up my desk area. And when I went to go turn off the lights, I found one card underneath my desk that apparently slipped away. And I got that feeling where I was just like, this is gonna be a sign or something. Like, and I flipped it over and it was the vulture. Those of you guys listening that are not spiritual, don't dip out just yet. It's really just kind of like a fortune cookie that you can take a little piece of knowledge from it if you will. The vulture in particular is considered to be the guardian and purifier, and it's essential for rebalance. It's apparently the most misunderstood creature of all, and the intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. What you thought was a mistake or a tragedy might just be a blessing in disguise. And I thought that was such a little nugget. Times might feel rough, or things might feel hard right now, things might feel stressful, or maybe not even. Maybe you're just kind of coasting through. But either way, I think eventually we'll look back on this era and of this time and of this year and see just how much growth it really put us through, just how much it showed us how much the world can come together. That's my 2 cents for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Sunday vlog. A couple parks and things in Toronto have been opening up lately, so I feel like I'm gonna start picking up my vlog camera a bit more on the day-to-day like I was before all of this, or up until Bali pretty much. So if there's anything you guys want to see in particular in my day-to-day life right now, let me know. Like I said, I'm kind of enjoying the same things, so if you're enjoying them, let me know. I'm happy to film them. If not, I'll keep trying to find creative ways to bring a vlog together. Stay safe, take care of each other, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.